680 AM, Dallas-Fort Worth. This is WB33 News at 9.
Plus, a girl who was robbed of the two most important senses is given a gift of a lifetime.
Coming up at 9:30, people...
Incredible.
What a story. Well, we might think of vision as our most important sense and probably the worst one to lose.
But when you're blind and deaf, it's far more devastating. Tonight, WB33's Teresa Hernandez reports that a Garland girl knows all too well what it's like, but recently experienced what many are now calling a miracle.
My husband and I both, we've been waiting on this day for so long.
11-year-old Amanda Huston is legally blind, and she also lost her hearing when she was 3.
They need to use that right now to test, okay?
But for the first time in years, one gift was given back to Amanda. She was able to hear the wonderful sounds around her.
Did you hear that? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
good.
Amanda now has a new type of cochlear implants. It's called Nucleus 24 Contour, and doctors recently turned them on.
9,
She's pushing.
10.
Hey.
Yay!
Her energy, her excitement just totally drew me into her, and I'm really looking forward to working with her now that she can hear.
Speech therapist Linda Daniel also says in time the new implants will make communication much easier, and that's music to her mother's ears.
If you imagine having a child that has trouble walking, has trouble seeing, and has trouble hearing, and you can give one of those things back to them, it's a miracle. I mean, it's just truly a miracle from God.
For Health Matters, I'm Teresa Hernandez, WB33 News at 9.
Terrific story, Teresa. Well, as doctors continue to consider whether to separate those conjoined twins, the boys are...
From WFAA-TV, Channel 8, the spirit of Texas. This is News 8 Daybreak at 5 a.m.
After a lifetime of not being able to hear or see, a Garland girl is again tuning in to life's symphony. And the technology making that happen for her was just science fantasy not too long ago. Channel 8's Brad Hawkins has her story.
Uh-oh, Amanda, put it on. Put it on, Amanda, put it on.
Amanda Huston's dark and silent world.
Are you going to work hard today and listen?
Is filled with the radiant love of her family and her giant smile. The 11-year-old girl from Garland was born blind, started losing her hearing 3.5 years later.
Okay, this is a different electrode. Now.
This year, Amanda started school with a new cochlear implant, a machine that bridges the damaged parts of her ear by turning a world of sound into computerized frequencies. It's not a hearing aid and doesn't just amplify sound.
Because initially, it's just electrodes firing, and it's not recognizable speech. But through the training process in therapy and through the parents' training of the child at home, the sound actually starts to become meaningful. Sheep.
Sheep.
Exactly. Very good. She really copied my tactile model that time. Good.
The little girl who communicates by sign through touch will learn a new language, just as foreign, her passport to experiencing a new world.
Circle.
Circle.
Yes.
Her family hopes for a teenager who will talk on the phone, go to slumber parties, and be able to order pizza with her friends and without an interpreter.
Any sense that she can regain to any level at all is a bonus for her, since she has so many things going on with her. And she's a very bright little girl, so I know that she will come a long way with this.
Brad Hawkins, Channel 8 News.
Now, in the next half hour, her audiologist is going to be here to discuss Amanda's progress.
A true sign, the state fair. Imagine struggling to communicate with your family and friends without being able to hear or read lips. That has been the story of one very special 11-year-old Garland girl until now. And for more on Amanda's story, we're going to go over to Scott. Scott.
Thank you very much. Amanda is an 11-year-old girl from Garland. She was born blind, started losing her hearing a few years later. Joining us this morning are Amanda's father, Todd. Todd, good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. Her audiologist is Dr. Linda Daniel, and she's here as well. Thank you for coming. And it's wonderful to have